media, movies, all this, it's memories, man. These are like core memories. I picked this thing up. I remember exactly the first time that I didn't see Annie. Now, yeah, I get that right. The first time I didn't see Annie, my father liked to gamble. He was a little bit of a gambler, like the scratch tickets. Okay, like to do the scratch tickets. And I remember very, very clearly he would take us to these to the movie theater. He would sit my mother and me and my brother in front of the marquee and in front of the posters. He'd be like, "Okay, you pick out the movie you want to go see." And we'd sit there, we're like, yeah, I think I'll go see this one. Well, yeah, we'll go. And we're sitting there for a while. And right behind us was a place that sold scratch tickets, okay? And he'd be over, he just got his paycheck. I remember he used to make, if I remember correctly, it's kind of funny because you remember the strangest things. I want to say my father made like $360 a week, okay? $340. We worked in a mill. I want to say it was either $340 to $360, okay? And he had just got paid. He's gonna take us to the movie. Now he's in the other, and he's scratching away. And me and my mother and my brother were looking at the posters. And we're like, yeah, I think I want to see, yeah, we're gonna go see. And then like 20 minutes, half an hour later, he comes over. He's like, all right, let's go. And I'm like, where are we going? We're going to the movies, right? I mean, he's like, no, I got no more money. We're going home. And that wasn't the first time it happened. It happened a couple times. You know what I mean? So. These things are memories. So to make the story even better, now not only did I not get to go see Annie that particular day because we left because he spent all his money, he took me another time, and he's like, okay, I'm going to take you to go see a movie. Now, anytime my father wanted to take me to go see a movie, I was like super excited. I'm like, yes, but I love movies. I'm a movie guy. I love movies. Me and my dad, we're going to spend some time. We're going to go see a movie. Yes. My father only had like 4 or 5 movies that he ever loved. I think it was Clockwork Orange, Goonies, Jaws, and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I want to say that those were the 4, and then a bunch of Sherlock Holmes movies from back in the day. But anytime you asked me to go do something with him, I was like, yeah, I'm excited. I want to go fishing. Yeah, I'm excited. You're like, don't touch the pole. You can't touch the pole. But we're going to go fishing. Don't touch the pole. Sit on the bucket. Watch the pole. The pole starts to shake. You tell me I'm going to reel it in. You're never going to get that reeling in experience. You're never going to catch a fish because you don't touch that pole. You just sit there for 6 hours. You stare at the top of that pole. Wait. It was like this with Annie. So he's like, yeah, we're going to go see a movie. What do you want to go see? And I'm like, what do I want to go see? Annie, I want to go see Annie, man. Daddy, take me to go see Annie. He's like, Annie, you want to go see Annie? You don't want to go see Annie. That's a girls' movie. I'm like, what do you mean it's a girls' movie? It's all my friends went to go see Annie. I want to go see Annie. I love Annie. Look at Annie. She's so cute. Okay, it's Annie. It's Sandy. Sandy's his name, if you please. You know, the sun will come out tomorrow. Daddy, please take me to go see Annie. He's like, sure, I'll take you to go see Annie. Wait. Dramatic pause. So we go to the movie theater, and I'm a little guy. You know, we don't get no popcorn. Okay, we were candy smugglers, popcorn smugglers. Literally going in there with my Jiffy popcorn in my pockets, you know what I mean? My melted Hershey bar that he bought 3 days ago. We were those people, okay? But I'm happy because I'm going to see Annie, okay? And he tells me, he goes, well, go take a walk over next to the concession stand and go look at things you're never going to get. Because that's what he did. You know, as a kid, you walk around the concession stand and you're like, oh, look at that. I didn't even know they had these things. They were chocolate covered ice cream things. And I never had one until I want to say, my aunt came down from South Carolina or something like that, and she ended up buying, I want to say they're called chocolate bonbons.
Bite-sized scoops of creamy ice cream and a milk chocolate coating with a crispy crunch.
They were called something. They were chocolate-covered ice cream, okay? And I always thought in my head you had to be a millionaire in order to get these things because I'd never seen anybody with them. I never saw them. But then she came down and we get the chocolate-covered bonbons. I want to say it was chocolate-covered bonbons. And I was so excited. I'm like, but, wow, I digress. So let me get back to Annie. Okay. So anyway, so I'm walking around the concession stand. I'm looking at the things that I know I can't get. No, Daddy, can I get the Raisinets? No. Can I get the tub of popcorn? No. Can I get myself a drink? No. You can't get nothing. No, you can do. You can go to the movies. That's what you can go do. You're lucky I'm taking you to the movies. That's what we're gonna go do. So I'm like, okay. So I'm walking around the concession stand. He comes over. We go to the ticket taker. At the time, there were ticket takers. Nowadays, you could just walk right in because there's never anybody there. I don't know why there's never anybody there, but now there's nobody there when you go to the movies. Now you buy your tickets at the counter and you go there and it's like you want to take my ticket? I feel like I shouldn't have paid because there's nobody here to say hi to me, enjoy the show, tell me what direction to go in. Nobody says nothing to me. He's just like, that's it.
Anybody else?
Anyway, so the ticket taker takes our tickets, and I go sit down in the movie. And I got a smile on my face. I got that. I don't know how old was it? What movie? 1982. Okay, so this movie came out the year my brother was born. So I don't even know how old he is. He's got to be in his 30-somethings. I don't know. My math is terrible. Forget about that. But I'm saying, we're talking 30-something, some odd years ago. Maybe even longer. Maybe 40 years ago? I don't know. 30, 39, a long time ago. 1982. And I'm sitting there, and I'm watching that, smiling. Smile on my face. Because I'm going to go see Annie. Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. And then all of a sudden, the lights come down, and Annie's about to come, and she's gonna sing. She's gonna be. Betcha he buys me. She's gonna sing. And all of a sudden, I see the spaceship land. And these guys with guns, they start chasing this alien. And the spaceship takes off, and the alien's left behind. And then this little kid ends up finding the alien by giving him Reese's Pieces. And I look over at my father, and I'm like, This ain't Annie. He's like, no, this is better than Annie. This is better than Annie. And I'm like, what? How could it be better than Annie? This is not better. This is better than Annie. You don't need to go see Annie. That's a girl show. You don't want to see that girl show. You need to see this movie. This is the movie you need to go see. I guess my father wanted to go see E.T. He didn't care whether or not I wanted to see Annie or not. He wanted to go see E.T., so he didn't even ask me. He didn't even tell me that we were going to see. He let me get 3/4 through a movie, waiting for this little red-haired, freckle-faced girl to sing The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow, and dancing with Daddy Warbucks and looking for her dog Sandy. And what did I get? I got an alien trapped on a planet that almost dies and then comes back to life and then goes into a ship. And I absolutely loved it. I loved E.T. I loved E.T. Don't get me wrong, I loved E.T. But man, what a trick.
All right, who's next? Quick as lightning. Anybody else?
What a letdown. What a confusing situation. I mean, I have never done anything like that to my kids. That's craziness, okay? Who tells your kid you're gonna go see Annie and then takes him to go see an alien movie and doesn't even take into consideration how excited that the kid was to go see Annie?
Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
So that went on way too long, my friends, but I appreciate you listening to me, because this, you know what? I want to bring you closer into my personal life. I want to bring you closer into my head here. And tell me if that's like, if you are a psychiatrist or a social worker or somebody that works for a DSS or DCF or whatever, is that a psychological? Is that something that could could have traumatized me for the rest of my life? Is this the reason why I take medication? Is it because I was neglecting of my Annie? I'm gonna tell you, I never saw Annie in the movie theater. Never saw it. The first time I saw Annie, I believe we rented from a it wasn't even a Blockbuster Video. It was some kind of video place or whatever. When VCRs first started coming out, and you had to rent the VCRs because VCRs were like $1,000, so you had to rent the VCR along with the tape from like a rent-a-center. I think it was from a rent-a-center. And that was the first time I ever got to see Annie, and I absolutely loved the movie. And this is why movies and CDs and media and everything, this is why these things are memories, because that was something else. I mean, the build up to go see this movie, and then the letdowns over and over again. And yeah, I mean, if you are a trained psychologist or psychiatrist, please comment below. Either give me a number I should call, because I still to this day have major grief over the fact that I was like totally shanghaied, okay? I was kidnapped and shanghaied and manipulated and lied to, okay? And I was forced to watch E.T. over Annie, okay? And to this day, I still can't get past the fact that that happened to me. So whenever I see this, that's what I think of. And thank you for sticking around for the story. And if you stuck around that long, you're going to hear a whole bunch of other things throughout the course of my life and throughout the course of my movies or memories. So if you could do me a favor, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you later.